Hello everyone, this is Square Triangle Mouse, and today I decided to go for something a little bit different. I've been thinking about how to make a fun game, something different, something that we haven't seen yet, and so I thought about this. We're going to play Deity, okay? And Deity is not so difficult if you just go for any victory with any civilization, you know, adapting to the map and whatever. But what happens if we create a very specific type of game? So let's go Pangaea and let's go small map. Now what happens with Pangaea small? With Pangaea small, what happens is that the AI is suddenly better at winning a religious victory. This is actually, even if you turn all of them on, the AI is only more or less efficient at religious victory on small Pangaea maps. That's about it. It takes forever to win science or culture. It takes really a long time for either of those, so you can usually win before they achieve it. And the AI is completely unable to win domination. So really, religious victory on small Pangaea maps is the only one that I'm usually afraid of. When I'm playing Pangaea small and I'm going for something else, I usually keep an eye on the religions tab to make sure that there is no AI about to win a religious victory, so I can stop them if they are getting too close. And it's usually not so difficult if you just go and stop them. But what happens if you can't stop them? Let me explain this to you. Okay, so first thing first, let's put here Congo. So I'm playing with Congo. That's the first thing that I'm going to do, so I cannot build any religious units. Okay. Fair enough. I don't have holy sites or anything like that. I cannot get faith points. But what happens is it's easier for the AI to win religion. Okay, so let's put here a couple of religious leaders. Let's put Gandhi and let's put this guy here, Haya Varman from the Khmer. So these two guys are more or less religious. They're usually focusing on that. And they are not completely terrible at religion in general. And what happens if they don't have any competition? So they only have to compete against each other. What happens if everybody else, so let's change this here. Let's change the duplicated leaders. Okay, so we can now duplicate leaders. So what happens if everybody else is also Congo? And this is the fun part, I think. I don't know, this is the first time I try this. Actually, it might be super boring, but let's hope it isn't. Yeah. Okay, I'm not selling this very well, but you know what I mean. I mean, this is a weird setting. Okay, so you have small Pangaea map, which gives the AI a higher chance at winning a religious victory, and we have just two guys. Okay, they have to compete against each other with their religions, but they don't have to compete against anyone else. I could make it even harder, put another Congo here, but then the missing AI, unless someone rushes them immediately, they are certainly going to win. Because there's going to be just one religion in the whole game, and unless I rush them immediately, I will not be able to stop them from winning a religious victory. There's nothing that can be done. So with two guys, I think it's a bit more balanced. I think I stand a chance here, but it's not going to be easy at all, because what happens, for example, if these two guys are close to each other? Maybe one of them rushes the other one, and then one of them is just too powerful, the other one won't be able to stop him, and it's going to be super difficult to stop the winning civilization of this early war from winning a religious victory. So that could be really, really tough. Or maybe they are, you know, each one of them in an opposite corner of the map, and then it's not so tough. I don't know, anything could happen, but I think it's going to be a challenge, because the AI usually gets usually there is one dominating religion every time you play a small Pangaea map. Usually there is one AI that dominates the others when it comes to religious spread. And in this case, I'm making it easier for them because there are a bunch of Kongos here. Also, winning culture or science quickly is not going to be so easy for me, because the AI is actually half decent at playing with Congo, because they don't build so many holy sites, so they actually get better at science and they get better at culture as well. So it's not going to be so easy to beat these guys either. So I think this is going to be fun. This is going to be a very challenging game I think I have a very high chance of losing here. I think it's more likely that I lose this game than that I get a victory here. But I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to give it a shot. It's a very crazy game, very unusual, I think. And I want to see what happens. I'm actually curious about how is this game going to turn out. So I'm going to start the game right now, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So thank you very much for watching.